Good morning and welcome to this HTML5 course. We're going to see how to specify the semantics of words and sentences. So we're going to start by seeing how to put a text in bold. So we're going to take a word at random. For example, we're going to try to put this first sentence in bold. To do this, we're going to use the bold tag. So I'm going to close my tag and I'm going to refresh my page. So you can see that my sentence is now bold. In the same way, we can use the strong tag. We will do an example. We will use our strong tag and I will close it, for example, just after this comma. So if I save now, you see that I have my sentence in bold. We're going to see how to put text in italics. So I'm going to take a random sentence here and I'm going to use the I tag as italic. So I'm going to put my closing tag right here and I'm going to save the changes. So you can see that I have my sentence that appears in italic. In the same way, I can use the EM tag. I'm going to show you. We're going to take another random sentence and I'm going to put the EM tag. For example, I will just put this word in my tag. I will save it. And you will see that I have my word in italics. We also have the possibility of putting the small tag, for example, for something that is not necessarily important. Let's say I have a note here. I will do it like this, and it's not necessarily interesting. It's just a note. I will add a tag called small, and it will shrink my text. You will see. I will save the changes and you will see that now my text has shrunk. It's not something important, it's just a note. You can very well add your note, for example, underline. For this, we will use the BR tag, which will oblige our browser to skip a line. You see now, it is underlined. We can also delimit, for example, a section. For that, I will use the HR tag. By updating our page, you see that now I have a separation between my two paragraphs. We also have the possibility to use a tag, for example, if we have something between quotation marks, a text between quotation marks. I'm going to put a text between quotation marks just to show you. I'm going to choose a sentence. I'm going to put it between quotation marks like this. And for that, I'm going to use the block quote tag. You will see. I'm going to put my closing tag right here and I'm going to save the modifications. So you will see now that I have my text here, which is put online and which is centered and which is put as a separate section. In this block code tag, I have the site attribute. So here we can put, for example, the HTTP link, google.com. Let's say I took my article from there, and I can very well put my address in this way. Then I can very well add, if I have an abbreviation, for example, instead of putting a note here, I will put NB. I update, so you see that now I have NB, and I will stipulate that is an abbreviation. For that, I will use the attribute ABBR. So I put back my small NB, sorry, I deleted, and I will come to say to him, therefore, what means this abbreviation? With therefore the attribute title. There, I can very well say nota bene. So if I now record and put my cursor on my NB, you see that I have a small instruction that appears giving me the definition of my abbreviation. You can see now that our article looks a little bit more like something. We can also inspect it and see how it looks on a phone. So I will click here and we can select the phone. For example, I can tell him how it will look on an iPhone X. So this is what it would look like on an iPhone X. In the same way, I can very well change, for example, put him a Galaxy 5. Here how it will look on the Galaxy S5.